What's up, my friends? I've had a lot of people reaching out asking about supplements, what superfoods do I take, what else am I doing for my body? So in this video, I'm going to dive into my favorite superfoods, my favorite supplements, and what else I'm using to optimize my health at this time. So right off the bat, start in the morning, I like to take these Super Amino 23. So these are pre-digested vegan amino acids. So they're highly absorbable by the body. And so this is a great way, you wake up if you're sore from workouts the day before. It's a great way to really get that metabolism going, get those proteins from the amino acids firing. So you're getting that absorption very quickly into your body. I like to take those before a workout, after a workout. Again, highly digestible, easy to fuel. Up next, we've got the Appleberry Power Shake. So this is also known as the Liquid Sunshine. So this is the green juice, and this is actually an old container. So usually they come in now these biodegradable pouches that look like this. And this is the MVP Sport Chocolate Protein. This has digestive enzymes in here. It also has a lot of adaptogenic mushrooms and herbs. So I will actually take these two together. So I mix these two up like a chocolate green is actually really freaking good. So that's something I'll take after workout as well. I tend to fast until, depending on the day, how hungry I am. I always listen to my body first, but generally between 10 a.m. and somewhere between 1 p.m. is when I'll break my fast. I'm usually done eating for the night by 8 p.m. at the latest, usually around 7:30. So I do a mini fast every day, 16 hours or so, and then I break it with super aminos before I exercise. I like to exercise in the morning, then go with the Power Shake and the MVP Sport mixed together. And so that all comes from Purium. And one thing I really like about Purium is the fact that they have these biodegradable hemp pouches. These are actually made of hemp. So basically peel off the sticker, you can actually throw this in your compost and it will decompose, which is really cool. So as I said, I have some of the older tubs. I simply think this is easy to hold things in. So I just put the biodegradable pouches in there. They also sell, mason jars and silicone bags. That's a lot more environmentally friendly, but while I have it, I'm going to save it. So that's my morning is, wake up, fasted, take some aminos before a workout, post-workout, Power Shake, MVP Sport. And so this is kind of a little hidden gem within Purium. This is the white American ginseng. So this is actually really great. It's like a yin energy. It's very soothing and calm, but it gives you energy. It's a really cool balance that I feel it almost immediately. I kind of feel that whoosh, that surge of energy coming up. So that's one that I've been really enjoying. That's sometimes I'll take that later in the day if I'm feeling a little down, not down, I mean, in terms of energy, but not really, I don't want to put caffeine in my body because I don't do caffeine every day. I'll do a superfoods coffee every once in a while, which I can make a whole nother video on that. But yeah, that's been a really good one for some nice yin energy. And then we have one of the biggest ones for Purium, which is the Biometic. So this is something I'll take, with a meal, typically in the mornings. I do it in the mornings or afternoon, and that's basically the super probiotic. So that is the only third-party validated, tested product in the market that's been shown to remove glyphosate from the tissues in the gut. So basically what it's doing is it has compounds in there that are opening up the cells, and then it sucks it out, takes out the glyphosate, and then it's replenishing with healthy bacteria. So it's kind of a super probiotic, also cleansing agent at the same time, which is really cool. And obviously glyphosate is a huge issue with all the Roundup being used, not only to our human health, to our soils, our ecosystems, bacteria, fungi, everything else that, makes up the world. Glyphosate is really wreaking havoc on. So by starting with healing our guts, we can in turn heal the rest of the planet by supporting groups that use, sustainable packaging, no single-use plastics. So things like that really make a big difference. And you think about it, if the glyphosate is killing things in the soil, it's intended to kill bacteria, fungi. Our gut is made up of mostly bacteria and some fungi. So you think if that's killing that in the fields, it's going to be killing that in our gut. So that's why I really like the Biomedic. I take that. I kind of cycle on and off. I think it's important to not take the same probiotics all the time. So a lot of times I'll take this for a few months at a time, do a different one, or just take some time off and really focus on fermented foods, kombucha, things like that. So that is my primary daytime stack. There are some other ones I use as well, like Renew Hair, Skin, and Nails. With my coffee, when I do have coffee, I'll have the MVP Sport Vanilla. The one I just showed was chocolate. I'll do some Shilajit. I don't have a big stack of that right now, so that's why I'm not sharing this video. But that's kind of my daytime, those 5. So we got the Super Aminos, Power Shake, MVP Sport Chocolate Protein, Biomedic, and White American Ginseng. And so that usually holds me over, gets all my nutrition bumping, gets me all mentally clear, all focused, ready to work. And then nighttime comes around. And after being stimulated all day, many of us are looking at computers. It's good to be able to wind down and really enter that parasympathetic nervous system. So some of the superfoods that I use in the evening, I'll usually take this reishi by Mushroom Revival. So it's a tincture. Basically you take a dropper and then down the hatch. So this is, reishi is known as the mushroom of immortality. So in Chinese medicine, it's kind of like the mushroom, great adaptogenic mushroom, good for immune health, good for relaxation, inflammation. Right on the bottle here, it says longevity. So overall health is really good for, and I found that taking that an hour or 2 before bed. Sometimes I'll take some 2 hours before bed, then another dosage 1 hour before bed. And I found that is really good to kind of ease into the parasympathetic nervous system. And then usually about an hour or so before bed, I'll take this CBD, also by Purium. So this stuff is 1,500 milligrams, and it's really good. I guess on the screen there, it's backwards. Looks like a 2. Yeah, 1,500 milligrams. And this is really good stuff. I really enjoy the CBD. Again, it's kind of like that yin, calming, parasympathetic, dominant energy. So it's really helping us to relax, again, helping with inflammation. And to me, inflammation is such an important part of, overall health, reducing inflammation. That's why I'm very big on the ice baths. Obviously, icing your whole body is going to be reducing inflammation, promoting circulation. So that's another one. I take cold showers before bed. I find that really helps to get the body temperature down, get present to the moment and focus less about all the craziness that's going on. And so I'll get into some of those things after I finish this last supplement that I take. And this is Magnesium Breakthrough by Bioptimizers. So this is actually, I've taken magnesium before. I've never really gotten too much results from it. So I found that this is, it's the best. This is the best magnesium on the market from what I found. It has all 7 forms of magnesium. So you also have the humic and fulvic blend. So you got all this great stuff on here. So most magnesiums only have, 1 form of magnesium, but there's 7 forms of magnesium, and 80+% was the latest study, I think in 2016, 18, 80+% of Americans were deficient in magnesium, and 90% were barely making the adequate amount. So point being, so many of us are deficient in magnesium, and I actually just started taking this probably about a month ago, and I've really noticed a big difference in the quality of my sleep, which I was already sleeping well, but sometimes you can always do better. So this has really improved the quality of my sleep. It's helped with my recovery from workouts. As many of you know, I've had challenges over the years with injuries, and this is already in this past month really helped me recover. So I'm super stoked about this one here, the Magnesium by Bioptimizers. And now I'll kind of backtrack a little bit into some of the other practices. Like I said, with the cold showers, the ice baths, those are really great, post-workout, before bed, cooling the body down, even first thing in the morning to wake the body up. And then a new addition that I've been playing around with is this red light therapy. So this is one here by BioLight. So you'll see the light, nice and red. And so I really like the BioLight. I really like the red light therapy. It's found that, it's been very helpful to transition while we're losing sun, like outside right now. I had to walk around for quite a while just to find a small patch that covers a small percentage of my skin. And so the BioLite has been really good to, I'd use it this morning as I said, I was walking around trying to find just the smallest patch of sun, which is the only place I could find them is on the street. And, you can only stand on the street shirtless for so long with cars coming before you got to get off. So the BioLite red light therapy has been actually really good. It's exceeded expectations. It's been really nice to kind of wake me up in the morning, and it's kind of like an adaptogen, like any adaptogenic herb or mushroom that it works to your advantage, whatever you need. So I use this in the morning, stimulates me. I also use it before bed after my cold shower, and that relaxes me. So I found that it's really great. It's a really great tool that we can use however we need to. So generally speaking, red light therapy is great for mitochondrial production of ATP. So it's helped to stimulate the mitochondria, strengthen those mitochondria, help good for skin health, good for inflammation. And again, inflammation is so huge. And so this is another thing. We are constantly bombarded by lots of different stimulus in the world right now, whether it is from, non-organic foods, crappy water, and everything else. So to top everything off, before I go any further, the biggest thing that we can invest in is high quality water, spring water. Get spring water. Stop drinking tap water. This is number one before anything else. I should have mentioned this first. High quality water. We are made of roughly over 2/3 water by volume, by mass, by weight. But in terms of cells, bacteria are mostly water. Our organs are mostly water. Our brain is mostly water. We are upwards of 95% water in terms of cell count. That right there tells me we need to optimize our water. And so when water's going through pipes, it's picking up some lead here, it's picking up some agricultural runoff there, it's picking up some pharmaceuticals that are leaking into the water, not just from humans, but from animals. As we're pumping antibiotics into our animals, that's going to landfill, seeps into the ground, gets into the groundwater, comes into our pipes. So if you're drinking tap water, simply changing that, forget anything else I said. Start with high quality water. That's the cheapest, that's the easiest. Go to findaspring.com and find a local spring near you. So that being said, with the stressors, we have a lot of stressors on our system right now. Between stress itself, social media, staring at a screen narrowly is activating the sympathetic nervous system, having pollutants in our water, glyphosate in our food, white fluorescent lights beaming down on us, just very non-aligned with nature and what a nature intended for us. We're in very boxed rooms. We're not breathing fresh air. So anything and all things that we can do to help mitigate a lot of these stressors, I'm all for trying. And that leads me to the last one here is Aries Tech. So these are EMF transforming chips. So basically what they're doing is they are harmonizing the effects from electromagnetic frequencies. So non-native electromagnetic frequencies. So for instance, I myself as a human being am emitting electromagnetic frequencies. These superfoods next to me are emitting electromagnetic frequencies. This computer, and those are native, this computer is also emitting electromagnetic frequencies. However, they are non-native. These are disruptive. They are not harmonious like animals, plants, food. Anything that comes from the earth is a harmonious native electromagnetic frequency, which is symbiotic as things work together. However, things like technology, radio waves, microwaves, x-rays, these are non-native. Cell phones, Wi-Fi, 5G, 4G, LTE, any Gs, like 2G if that exists, these are all emitting non-native electromagnetic frequencies. So basically the Aries chip, this comes in a credit card size, and they also have a little sticker that you can put on your phone as well, or any device, laptop. I have some in my car. So these are just great ways to help it's basically a transformer. So it helps transform the EMFs into a more harmonious system, a harmonious frequency that our body can then utilize and assimilate and dispose of, as opposed to the chaotic levels of EMFs that are coming in on a regular basis. So recap, superfoods. In the morning, I like to start with super aminos. Wake up, do that before movement, followed by Power Shake, MVP Sport, post-workout. Take the Biomedic with my first meal, white American ginseng as needed. And then, I try to have my cell phone off I put it on airplane mode as often as I can, again, to help with those EMFs. I like to have my red light therapy in the morning, get some sunshine in the morning, drink lots of water in the morning. And then when it comes down to evening, I like to use the reishi, the CBD, the magnesium, and I like to turn off my Wi-Fi at night. Wi-Fi is off. I have it on a timer from 11 p.m. until 6:30 a.m. It's off. So that's generally when I'm sleeping. Sometimes I stay up later. Ideal world, it's going to be earlier, but that's kind of the schedule I'm on right now. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful. I'm going to put the links to all these things in the description box below. I'm excited to hear which of these you've used, which of those you're excited to use. And if you got any questions, feel free to shoot me a DM at Whole Health Connections on Instagram. That's the best place to reach me. And yeah, I hope this is helpful. Hope you have a beautiful day, and let's get healthier together. Thank you.